Welcome to Bill's Bridge Corner, Sunday, January 12th, 2014. Class 81, Blackwood and Gerber. When? Yesterday we covered Blackwood and Gerber from the perspective of the bid itself and the responses. They're rather rote and rather straightforward. The more difficult questions are to answer the questions, when is a particular bid Gerber or Blackwood, and when is it something else, and for the person who's going to use the convention, when is it appropriate to use the convention? That's what we cover today. When is for no trump Blackwood? After a major suit has been raised. That could be any number of sequences, but we've agreed to a trump suit and then you bid for no trump in a major suit. In a minor suit it's a little more difficult because no trump is a distinct possibility. A major suit is much less of a possibility. After a splinter bid, an implied fit. A splinter bid is really a corollary of the first case. A splinter bid implies a fit, so it's really the same story. After a Roman Q bid. We covered Roman Q bids a couple of classes ago. Typically a Roman Q bid is a precursor to Roman key card after you've verified that you don't have two quick losers, for example. That's a great example of a Roman Q bid, then a key card or Blackwood. After a super accept of a Jacobi transfer and then a retransfer. Again, a super accept implies you have a fit. When is for no trump not Blackwood? And there are many cases where it is not Blackwood. One no trump, for no trump, for example, is a quantitative raise. It's not asking for raises. After a Jacobi transfer, for no trump is quantitative. One no trump, two diamonds, transfer to hearts, two hearts, for no trump. Some play four clubs as Gerber or Roman key card Gerber. We'll get into this in the future, but there is another splinter which is called an ambiguous splinter, which we're going to cover in some advanced classes. But in general, this sequence is not Blackwood. Whenever there is no implied trump suit, for no trump is not Blackwood. Now it may be that you have two suits that are fit. If that is the case, then it is assumed that the trump suit is the last suit which has been bid. For example, you have a double fit. Stay tuned for Roman keycard Blackwood or Kickwood Blackwood and other rules when for no trump is not Blackwood, or Roman keycard, which is a special variety of Blackwood. How about Gerber? When is four clubs Gerber? Four clubs is Gerber after most no-trump sequences. Some partnerships include Gerber after specific sequences for suit play. I'm not going to get into this right now, and it's specialized. A lot of people don't use it, so I'm not going to cover it. For no trump is Blackwood only after a trump suit fit has been agreed. In most other cases, for no trump is a quantitative slam try. Specific sequences will be covered under key card Blackwood when we get to the subject. When is four clubs Gerber? After the following sequences. One no trump, four clubs. Two no trump, four clubs. Three no trump, four clubs is not Gerber if you play gambling three no trump, which I suggest you do. Two clubs, two diamonds, two no trump, four clubs is Gerber. One of a minor, a small m is minor, two no trump, four clubs is Gerber. Beware of splinter bids. Sometimes four clubs is a splinter bid in clubs. You and your partner need to be sure you're on tune with that. Now we get to the more important thing. When is Gerber or Blackwood appropriate? Danger, danger, just because a bid's available doesn't mean you should use it. We have points, we're in the range, so bid Blackwood or Gerber. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Before you jump off with Blackwood or Gerber, ask your robot, do you really want to know where you're jumping off to? Beware, beware, pitfalls everywhere. Let's look at some possible pitfalls of using these conventions. Question number 1. Do we know where we're going? Any bid is alright if you don't know where you're going. I think this is like 101 class somewhere along the line. Let's look at an example. Have we agreed to a trump suit? For example, this is your hand. Your partner opens a heart, you bid a spade, your partner bids 3 diamonds, he's jump shift. You have the strength to consider a slam, but where are you playing? Are you playing in spades? Are you playing in hearts? Are you playing in diamonds? Yeah, you've got a good spade suit, partner could be void for all you know. You haven't agreed on a trump suit, it's too early. Question number 2, and it's probably the first question before you even consider it. Do you have enough strength? This is your hand. Goes 1 heart, 1 spade, and your partner goes to 3 spades. Well, your partner has a good hand, but you have an aceless dog here. Your spade suit is really anemic. Do you have enough to go on to try for slam? I don't think so. You got to have enough strength before you even consider it. Maybe this should be number 1. Question number 3, is there a danger suit or danger suits? As we said, you could have 100 tricks, but if you lose the first 2 tricks in a suit, you can't make a slam. You bid after 1 heart, 1 spade, 3 spades, and you hold the following hand. You have enough strength to go to slam, but you have 2 potential diamond losers. And if you ask the question and don't get all the aces, you don't know whether to go or not. What's the solution? Q-bid. Roman Q-bid of 4 clubs. Suggesting slam but not jumping into the fire because you're not ready for it yet. Another example. Very similar example. This time the suit is clubs. Clubs is a dangerous suit. Don't bid for no trump. Q-bid. Roman Q-bid, 4 diamonds. See what partner has to say. You have 2 aces and a lot of spades there. You got 7 of them, don't you? Wonderful. But you need to know about quick losers. Don't bid for no trump. Number 4. Will the answer help me? Let's take the same bidding sequence. 1 heart, 1 spade, 3 spades. This is your answer. If you ask for aces and your partner shows 1 ace, now what? The problem is you don't know which ace. When you have a void, it's not appropriate to ask for aces with Blackwood. We're going to cover a case in the future where you might be able to have another bid, but for now, 4 no trump is not a good bid because if partner shows an ace and it happens to be the ace of hearts, you're not going to be happy. If it's the ace of clubs, yeah, you'll be happy. This is another case where you have to Q-bid. Question number 5, should I even ask? What does that mean? Let's say it goes 1 spade, 3 spades, limit raise. This is, you do not play Bergen raises. You play limit raise and you hold this hand. And partner has a limit to the strength of his hand. You have all the aces, so you know the answer. He's going to answer none. Now you ask for kings, and so what? Do you know you have enough strength to go to 7? What would it take for him to go to 7? He doesn't have enough. Just bid 6 spades. 99% of the time you'll probably make it. He's got a fair hand with at least 4-card spade support. Just bid 6 spades. Don't ask the question. Don't help the opponents by giving them an opportunity to double for an opening lead. How about 1 heart, 4 hearts, and you hold this hand? Same story. Your partner does not have a bunch of aces and kings. He's told you so. He's got a string of hearts. Just bid 6 hearts and hope for the best. Again, when you bid 4-no trump, you're asking for trouble because the opponents may be able to double your partner's response for a suit preference, or even if they don't double, they're telling you not to lead that suit. Don't give the opponents an opportunity, and the answer isn't going to help you anyway. Question number 6, could I get too high? This is particularly true in the minor suits. Give you an example of this. Let's say that you hold this hand. It's an aceless hand, I'll have you note. It's a good-looking hand, but it's an aceless hand. The bidding goes 1 club, pass, you bid a diamond, 3 hearts by West, 4 diamonds by your partner, pass. Well, you've got a fit in diamonds, that's for sure, but what happens if you ask for aces? What could he reply? Let's take a look. I'd Q-bid 4 hearts to show you have some interest in slam, and you have, in this case, a second round heart control. But if you bid 4-no trump, and partner responds with 2 aces, 5 hearts, where are you? You are down. You're off 2 aces, but you can't stop below 6 diamonds, so you're already too high. You will go down. You can't, with 2 aces, you're not going to make 6 diamonds. Especially, be sure, especially in the minor suits, if you're going to ask, that you are safe whatever partner's response is. Tomorrow, we're going to get into splinters. It's a short series on splinter bids, another way that oftentimes leads to slam, showing short suits. See you tomorrow.